Oh man.
Coloring give you a little red tinge there.
So welcome to episode, I don't know, 11.
This one, right.
We don't know.
This one's actually 9.
Yeah.
Last week was 8.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
I mean,
sound is good.
this is our Mother's Day broadcast.
New location. We're in my backyard.
We were going to do it last night after the Oilers game, but I forgot the recording equipment.
And I bought some on the go mics that we want for when we go do ghost hunting and stuff,
Which we were supposed to do.
we have set up a date. We're going back to the museum again. We were supposed to go Saturday, so we were going to record. We were going to do like a ghost hunting. It might have been a short episode, like we're not really sure, but we couldn't get those to work, and she forgot her stuff. She ended up falling. So let's talk about falling, which is why we canceled our ghost hunt.
So yeah, our friend Carol got her place at the campground from another friend of ours that was out there. But anyways, he's beautiful yard, but the light on the deck wasn't on. So when I stepped off her deck half a foot, there was another piece of wood in between the deck, where flowers would go, whatever, and then that piece of wood that I then tripped over, hurt both my ankles, my shoulder. I can't actually stretch my foot. Like, it's on the inside. I think I just overstretched it or something. But when I fell, I thought I broke my ankle because I've done it before, as Jen has, you've heard. Stupidest story. It's so stupid how you broke your ankle. Anyway, that is one we're going to have to revisit because we
Right.
did talk about that when we had the shitty audio.
Yeah.
So
It's
anyway,
an interesting one.
yeah.
When I went into the, like, everybody asks, how'd you do this? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's a strange one.
It's hysterical. But yeah, so I fell, hurt my foot on the inside, like the inside muscles hurt, like it's just stretched too much. And we were really sad. We wanted to go because the lady that gets us into the Alberta Beach Museum, Joy, and her grandson, they love opening the doors, and the grandson and Emma have, like, I don't know, they're cute. They just do cute things. Yeah, they just have a cute little relationship. But I couldn't.
How many times have we done it? 5, 6? We've done it at least the last 4 years.
For sure. And sometimes we have done it twice a year.
It's funny because some of our friends hear that we've gone and we've done this, and they'll call there and they'll be like, I hear you do ghost hunting."
Yeah, they're like, what are you talking
No,
about?
it's just something they do for us. We've actually thought about volunteering for them.
Yeah.
And doing ghost hunts during the camping months because we're like 10 minutes up the road from them. Not even. if
Not
we're lucky,
even.
right? It's something we enjoy. So I thought, like, if we can get some of the history, because when we did the first one, we were with Joy, and when we'd use our phones and these words would come up, she could relate them to certain things.
Which was fucking weird,
And
man.
that's what I would want if I'm leading a ghost. And this is just like the same in New Orleans.
Yes.
The more knowledge they have and the more knowledge we
Yeah.
give you, it makes the tour and the experience that much better. And I think that's why we love it so much, because she's like, oh, yeah, well, back in that day, this happened and this did that. And
He has a story for almost every word that we get, which is pretty awesome.
it's amazing.
So yeah, and we actually thought of this a while ago when we first started going there, is we wanted to do, have people pay $20, have part of it go to the proceeds to the museum, because at the end of the day, listen, this museum is this big. It's not even a museum per se. It's the buildings that used to live around Alberta Beach, like the original. They're all original.
Yeah.
The house, the house that the teachers lived in when they were teaching, the schoolhouse, which we had like a shovel
The
fall at
church,
us,
the
the
prison.
church, the prison. It's a tiny jail cell
One cell, one individual
with some creepy
cell.
mannequin in it.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's not this big, huge, haunted thing. There's nothing malicious there. We get, they don't like us. We get pushed out of things, but nothing, bad.
Like
we get
pushed.
nice words.
We had a friend physically pushed.
Physically pushed, yeah.
You'd think maybe he tripped or this and that, but he had a drink in both hands.
He's also a big dude.
And all of a sudden, his body jerks forward and the door slams shut, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
we're done in there.
And that was actually in the little tiny prison with the one cell.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing, it's haunted, but it's like, they're all friendly.
Yeah.
Nothing's
Yeah.
going on.
They show us that they're there. They come around, which is really cool. We always, every single time we have a story, I opened up a book and it was like, happy birthday, Jenny. Like, my name's Jen, what in the truck, you know what I mean? And
Did you just say what in the truck?
what in the truck?
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Watch your
'Cause
fucking language.
This is this is a G-rated podcast, remember?
Since when?
I'm just kidding.
I said, and you know what? I noticed that sidebar. Look, I know I swear a lot. Okay, I'm reading your feedback. I'm aware, but you got to know the title of the show is Zero Fucks Given. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean, we swear. It's funny. People always were like, "You swear in front of your kids." And I was like, I'd rather not have them in bubble wrap because as soon as they walk out the front door to the park, they're
right.
going to be swearing. I'd
And
rather
kids are
teach
mean.
them-
They're bullies. They got to know how to stand up for themselves. Kids today are little fucking assholes.
I would rather teach them when and where they can, when it's appropriate.
That's
for them. You
right.
can swear when you're an adult.
That's
like mine.
right.
You know what I mean? Am I kidding myself to think that they're not going to start somewhere in
Right.
high school like
That's
we all
right. Same with having a
Hey.
cooler.
Oh, look.
Oh, our baby. Oh, let's see. There's Miss Nova.
Yeah.
Oh,
came to
she's
say
the
hi.
prettiest girl.
Oh. You want to see Auntie? You can't eat the microphone, goofball. So, anyways, all payment they don't require payments. It's like any donation.
learning,
They
we're
don't
learning.
take donations. So that's why we
Yes.
thought, well, how can we bring in more business and revenue for them? Because it actually is really interesting.
And advertise for them. Yes, we know we don't have this large following, and that's okay. But the people that do listen may want to go to this museum and donate to them, and then they tell somebody and tell somebody else. So we're just trying to help the little beach. We love Alberta Beach. You know, I wish it had a really beautiful beach. It does not, sadly.
It's good for the first few months. of
Yeah,
the
until the blue
season.
algae comes.
And then by usually July, the blue-green algae is there, and then it just
But I
stinks
love
and you
the
have to
bars.
itchy
I
and-
love bars in little towns.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Alberta Beach has jetties, and that's a bar that's original. Everything in it's original. And Emma actually got affected in there. We had our SLS on, which is a device that can pick up words from the spirits. And Emma started taunting it, and she's like, "What are you gonna do?" And I said, "You shouldn't do that," because she had just gotten affected when we went to Tonopah and we stayed at the Clown Motel. And sure enough, we ordered our food and she kept taunting and taunting. And she said, "Well, you're not going to do anything."
You're not real.
Yeah, you're not going to do anything. And all of a sudden she goes, "Oh, God, I don't feel good." She started dry heaving at the table. She goes, "You better get the food to go. I got to go outside and throw up." And sure as fucking shit, she went outside. And I was like, "Why did you do that?" Things love
and
to
the funny
attach
part
themselves
is
to
that
her.
She does believe. So to be like, I don't believe
Which
you,
is
like,
why it's so
taunting,
stupid.
That's something Mike would do.
Well,
And
they're
I
both-
mean, look at last night. All we're talking about showering in the trailer. And like, any of you guys that have
Oh my
RVs,
God.
tell me, do you
this is,
actually use the button
and just
on
a
the shower?
quick refresher that you all know Mike and Emma would be married if we didn't exist.
Yeah.
And even if they were like, she was still who she is and Mike was who she is and they were single and they met, they'd probably live together and stay single
The best
forever.
of friends,
They
yeah.
would be BFFs that live together and stay single and just go and find all the chicks all over. That's all they would
They're
do.
identical humans.
They're hysterical.
I think.
So now go ahead with the shower.
So we were
Fucking funny.
talking about the button where how long shower, how big is your hot water tank, I'm asking. I'm like, long enough to have like less than 2 minutes
Not even
of a
condition
shower.
my hair.
Yeah, I said you have to be naked before you hop in, otherwise you're running cold before you hop out. And she's like, "Huh, I never have an issue with the hot water. Like I
You're
always
like,
have
"How?"
enough." And start talking about the button. And Mike's like, "You use the button." Emma's like, "Yeah, you use the button." Like, hello, both of them. They're the only two people in history that I know of. And my husband goes, "Babe, you're the one that told me about the button." I said, "Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it does. I've just never actually used it. Who fucking uses the button?"
Well, then you get cold so
Our-
quickly.
Right. Like, I will hop in, shampoo, rinse, put the conditioner in, wash the body, rinse the conditioner, rinse the body, get out. Like,
I
that's all
can't.
you have time for.
I can't do it. Look, if we're there for a week and I'm working out there or whatever, or when I did work out there, yes, I would definitely shower. But
If it's just a weekend, I'll
Yeah.
shower Friday and Sunday. I'm okay with that
Yeah.
too. Sometimes you feel gross. And yeah, when I'm
Oh.
there for more than 2 or 3 days, like I have to.
do you know when it is? It's when we have pool days or lake days. And if you feel like you have a lot of sunscreen or nasty on you, then I'm like, okay, I got to shower when I get back to the
Yeah,
trailer.
yeah.
So we'll actually turn on the hot water tank, not when we leave though, because we've learned, and from that fire that we talked about last week, not to leave your hot water tank on when you're gone, because it takes 13 seconds for that thing to go up. We never turn on our hot water tank unless we know we're going to do dishes or take a shower or wash hair or whatever,
Yeah.
and wait the half an hour for it to heat up, because it doesn't take that long. But we never leave it on. Even Westlock said that day our trailer was it sounds like a dolphin.
It's like
That was
AC.
Emma's stupid water. Listen. They probably can't hear it, but it sounds like a dolphin.
It
Like,
sounds like a bird or something.
it's because that cup, that Contigo cup, is meant to have a straw. And she hates the straw, so she took out the straw. So now the unit is missing a straw, so it's making the
my
dolphin sound.
That's
I know.
hilarious.
It's fucking.
So how was your week?
Oh, fuck.
Full time.
Oh, yeah. It was my first full week at,
Yeah.
at the GOA. Yeah, it was good. Lots of learning. Still learning. Starting to do like the mock calls where you have to
Oh.
like role play.
Oh my.
Oh.
Love hate. 'Cause you know what you want to say, but then your mind's going faster than your mouth.
Well, and this is the
You're
thing.
nervous.
This is the thing. And because I've been in call centers my whole life, my greeting, once I know who I'm answering for, that's fine. My greeting's great. Whereas the girl I'm training with, she goes, never been in a call center. She knew the material, but she didn't know how to answer. She's like, hello, this is, I don't know why I had an accent. Anyway, but I answered, thank you for calling the e-services Alberta. Yeah, just because.
Yeah.
But then I get the very simple question from my trainer, and I'm like, fucking, my brain stopped. I said, I think I just had a stroke. What was the question? And it was so simple. I'd been listening to them shadowing for the last 2 days, but when you get put on the spot for the first time,
Yeah.
you go, the fuck is he? Then the cat is like at the door.
Trying to get out.
But yeah, so I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed, but I legit have no clue what the fucking answer is.
oh,
I froze up. I got nervous
Yeah.
because I when I feel put on the spot, I get,
Yeah.
I don't do well.
nervous.
That's why I'm not good with confrontation. And when I get, what is it? Oh, I don't know, because my brain just stopped and I had an aneurysm. So I was like, okay,
What time warp did I go through? Because I don't even remember what you asked me.
fuck. Did I ask you a question?
Are you lost? I thought
Are
you
you
were still
lost?
talking.
I was, but I thought you just confused me when you said, oh my God, you see? Anyway,
So this week was Mike's birthday.
yes. What did you guys do? Anyways, I did say happy birthday on Facebook to Mike.
So guess what he got?
Oh, the Oilers played? And it's going to be here soon.
I don't actually need them, babe. I said I promised you them for your birthday. Like what do you get the guy that has everything he wants and buys everything he wants all
Jen.
the time?
Only Oilers things. It's very simple to buy him shit. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
There's
right?
no, now that we have the
Get him
house and the cave, that, and
Like
you
the
hate,
Oiler
that's all you,
robe they can match.
oh fuck, I'll leave that up to Emma to buy her husband a
So
robe.
get that. We went out to dinner. We tried a new restaurant. I ended
where'd
up
you
in
go?
The hospital. Roustabouts in Fort Saskatchewan. It's in a hotel.
Didn't you go there before?
We tried like 3 times.
Yeah, we were going to meet you guys there
I
before
know.
once.
Once me and Tibby went for dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
How-
He said it was really good.
What's it like? Was it good?
The prices, it was good. I think the burger and the chicken looked awesome. The steak was okay. For me, it was really fatty,
Mm.
which is where all the flavor is. but
Yeah.
I'm a texture.
Yeah.
I can't stand the fat. So I'm sure it was great, but I the pieces I ate around stuff, everything else was delicious. The drinks were cheap. The beer was cold. She put the game on for us. Like it was fun. And Mike's
Well, then you can't ask for anything fucking better than that.
like Mike and I he had prime rib, I had steak. We each had 2 beers, side of clam. Was there anything else on there?
Ooh.
Oh, and Brooklyn's food. And it was $108.
Oh, wow. That's not
Yeah,
bad at all.
yeah.
Especially when you have 2 drinks each.
And
Drinks
steak?
alone are usually like,
Right. Steak and prime rib. Yeah.
oh,
Brooklyn
shit.
got a chicken
Yeah.
burger. It was
Oh, you guys just
delicious.
had steak. I didn't know that. You could have said you didn't want steak again.
No, but it was really fatty, remember?
Oh, okay. So today,
I've been waiting to say.
today, babe, can you get my hoodie? Oh, thanks. She
Well, she can
she
read your
noticed I
mind.
was cold.
She can read your mind.
It's because it's Mother's Day.
That's
I
it.
get it
Tuesday,
one
no,
day.
I'm okay.
Fucking
It is Mother's Day. Yes. We didn't. Did we say that?
yeah, we did. It's our
thought it,
Mother's Day
but-
broadcast. Look, we made it pretty. And you know what's right below it? Our stuff.
Our feature of the week.
So the feature of the week is as usual, Kootenai, because I mean,
It's actually one of my favorites. Like it's a staple. I will.
you know,
always
I'm
have on
not the
hand.
biggest fan of the flavor of these. I don't know why.
The sour grape. Well, I gave you a sour grape.
Yeah, I
We did
love
one
the-
of our
yeah.
podcasts on the sour grape.
I love the sour grape. I like the feeling of these. I don't like the like the taste of them. But she got I'm not even in the frame.
Oh.
She got these, it's a drink. And I love the beverages. Do you ever buy the drinks at the pot store? I love them.
I-
Even
I
for
think
10
once. I
milligrams,
think
you
once
get a
or
nice
twice.
little, just a nice little
Happy fun.
yeah. So that's what this is. It's iced tea. Now this one's 150 milligrams of THC. Next weekend's the long weekend in Canada.
Yes.
Not that we have all these international viewers, but I don't. You'd think that I did this broadcasting for a living. Why I had to say that?
have lots of
So
friends in the
strange.
States.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
We probably
Actually, I do
at
have
least
friends in
one.
the States. Okay, so I'm gonna make this clip then when I do the reel for our friends in the States. It's the long weekend next weekend, in case you didn't know. So we're gonna put this in my sangria jug, and just fucking drink it.
Yeah, we're gonna sip on it,
Yeah,
see how it goes, see what it does, and we're gonna do an episode. So
yeah.
you guys
And
will
this one
see what it does.
and this one will be at camp.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
actually
got these cool things. For the adults in our family, we just do a draw where you buy for one person as opposed to buying everybody gifts.
I love that.
We've been doing it for years. The kids
We're
get a
all
gift.
grown ups. We buy whatever we want anyway.
That's just it. But it is fun to get a gift to open up.
Oh, for sure.
So I
But random
had,
pot stuff
my
would be
uncle,
amazing.
He gave me a whole box of pot stuff.
No, I
This
don't
is
even
like
need my
a
sweater now, but I
German
appreciate you.
chai. Yeah, see the sun's coming out. This
Yeah, I
is
don't
a-
think I'm going to try that
it's a
one.
tea. It's a caramel chai tea. Like imagine sipping on that on a cold morning and then just see where if it's like
Man,
gloomy and
I
yummy,
I
you can
literally
just
I could
sip 'em.
picture that in my head. It
Get
sounded
some of that
lovely.
cold foam on top.
That was a fucking great advertisement for.
Tea.
I want to try it.
Yeah, I was about to tell her I don't like chai, but now I'm like, fuck, that does sound good on a gloomy fucking cold morning. Can you make that frothier, please?
No, I have it in a can. You just whip it out on top.
Did you? That's what she said.
And then I did end up in the hospital. I'm a really weirdo. I'm a weird person. I have 2 uteruses and it stresses me out. And breaking my ankle, like I had weird things going on there. And you know, it's horrible. I shouldn't even say this, but I love going to the hospital because everything's in one place. Like the x-rays, the ultrasounds, the blood work, the doctor.
Oh my god.
Because otherwise
Because you don't gotta wait for the test result. No, you just get to sit at the
But
fucking
I
ER.
truly was worried.
Oh yeah, for
Like, I
sure.
was bleeding for over 2 weeks.
If you
This
think
is
you have
lot
a
of
blood clot, that's some
information, but-
serious fucking shit. No, but this is information for other women. You don't know. Maybe they're like, don't want to tell anybody.
Yeah, it was funny. The doctor, she's like, "You have 2 uteruses?" I'm like, "Yeah, 2 fully functioning uteruses." She's like, "You know, you could have got pregnant like months apart." I was like, "Oh, I was aware."
Wait, you could have got pregnant with Haley and then had Brooklyn
2
like
months later.
shut your face.
Imagine.
That is fucking insanity.
But I don't know if it's because I have one set of ovaries that I didn't. I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know what the reason
I'm
was,
trying
but-
to. So that would be 2 fully functioning placentas.
Yes. And so Haley grew in one, Quincy grew in the other, and Brooklyn grew in the one that Haley grew in. Maybe that's why they're both lefties. Now we're getting deep.
Yeah, but the placentas
You're
come out. They
getting
grow
deep.
new placentas. Well, no, the placenta doesn't stay in there. They grow new ones.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they come out. Because after,
Good. Everything's good.
yeah, yes.
I'm healthy.
Because I was like, what the fuck? If you think you got blood clots, that's serious.
Park, and the hospital was actually amazing. Free parking, and the nurses, the doctor.
Fuck, hospitals never.
So fast. It was actually a very pleasant experience. Moving out to Gibbons, like I have to find new, right? I can't,
Yeah.
the same places where I used to go, I don't. I typically go to Redwater if I have any kind of issues. Well, Redwater's under fire right now because all of Strathcona where we live, which goes from her
That's-
place to my house.
And
to-
and did you know that's part of my new job is I am part of the team that takes the evacuation calls, and if it gets bad enough that they go 24/7, then my call center goes 24/7. It didn't. The last time it happened was during the Fort Mac fires. And last year they said during all the fires, the latest they had to stay was like 8, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But that's scary shit. Like they
Yeah.
said, the calls they took,
Yeah.
like
I can imagine.
it was crazy. We had that fire training the other day. Yeah, it was nuts listening to some of those stories. It's very scary.
So we're very dry. We need rain, and this happens every year. It's fire season. I'm sure it's like that all over the place. But BC, Alberta, are you guys laughing at us? Ollie,
What is she doing?
there's huge fires going on.
I think Mike and Emma are both watching hockey. You know, you guys don't have to sit out here. An engineered laser beam. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, we're not going to talk about that today, honey.
No, but it actually was the one by Redwater was started by an ATV. I didn't know what she was doing. I think
She's-
her 10
I know what
milligrams
she's
kicking
doing.
in 'cause she's like,
Oh, she's definitely, her 10 milligrams kicked in. Look at her eyes.
but don't go out on your quads and your dirt bikes and stuff like that, you guys. It's dry. It's too dry.
Yeah.
Don't- your cigarette. I shouldn't even have to say this, but how many times I've seen you're driving behind someone, they're still throwing
Drives me
cigarettes
crazy.
in the window. What are you doing?
I actually am still surprised people smoke.
Yeah,
I legit was watching a guy smoke in his car the other day, and this goes for my mom too. Like I still am shocked that I've quit 16 years, and the price of them. I mean, you can get them other places, but the people that do pay full price, I'm shocked that people still smoke. Like I can't wrap my brain around it.
Yeah.
I get the addiction. I quit cold turkey. Like it can be done.
I've never smoked.
It's fucking
I'm
awful.
grateful. Yeah.
It's awful. And now I can't be in like a hot box of cigarette now because I'm the worst now. I'm one of those ex-smokers. It's like, is this what I used to smell like?
Lots of
But I
people have
can't,
turned
but
to
since
the
I quit
vape.
smoking,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Why don't they just go to vape and get the same effect?
but that's why.
Vaping's worse.
But
because
oh
you're
no,
putting
your
vapor
lungs
in
are gonna
your
fucking
lungs.
explode.
There's
No,
it's different.
that's just a
chemicals.
yeah, it's chemicals, but it's a different kind of smoke. It's not a vapor. It's not vaporized smoke, right? So I'm just still in shock that people smoke. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just when I get away from it, I'm always like, is that what my hair used to smell like? And I'm just so now I'm just grossed out by
Yeah.
it. And I'm not, no
And
offense to
still-
anybody.
Still, you can smoke in some casinos.
I know.
So you go in and
So
you're just
my
like,
mother
"Oh."
will be like, I'll be in the smoking section. I will. I walked
Is it
into the
the whole
smoking section at
casino?
the fucking Great Eagle.
Mhm.
I think it was the Great Eagle. I can't remember. Or was it in Vegas? I can't remember. Oh, it might have been in Vegas. Sweet Jesus. It was the worst smell. It was the worst everything. I can't
Back in the
believe.
day,
And
in our
I didn't know.
generation,
That's right.
Smoking everywhere. The
Everywhere. I
bingos.
smoked in my car with my kids in
And
the car.
we didn't sell boxes of chocolates and stuff. Like
No.
we had to go work bingos. That's how we made money for fundraising.
Yeah. I
Our
smoked.
parents would work. All us kids would have to work, and it was the whole thing was smoking. And then eventually, they quarantined certain rooms, and they had smoking rooms, and
I know.
it's
It's crazy to think that. Like I used to smoke in my car when my boys were small.
yeah.
In our
Lots of
house.
people did.
Me, Jen, Kevin, all of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, and by the way, shout out to my ex-husband. He's texted me Happy Mother's Day this morning.
Oh,
So yes, Kevin, thank you. That is my boys, Max and Vinny's dad. And actually he says happy birthday and happy Mother's Day every year. Yeah.
aw.
I know it
love
is very
that.
cute.
You know what? You like. Sometimes people don't work out, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But don't let the kids suffer. And this is
Oh,
sidetracking too.
yeah.
But it's like, do what's best for them. Keep them happy. Why wouldn't you say happy month? Like you're still in some kind of unit, even if you're not together
Yeah.
for the sake of your kids.
I just noticed Haley's pants have Y&R on them. Like the show.
Her hands.
See?
Oh, her clothes.
Her pants.
Oh, we have a big surprise next weekend.
What is it?
You know.
I forgot.
You got an e-transfer me for it still, remember?
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Something might be
See,
launching.
You don't remind me. I will forget. Jody, our hairdresser, Jody, I love you. She'll be like 4 days later, don't forget to pay your friendly neighborhood hairdresser. I'm like, shit, Jody, I'm sorry. Because she works out of her,
Home.
yeah. Yeah, she has a, yeah.
Home
But
studio.
anyway, yeah. So then I got distracted by Haley's drink. Haley is drinking Canada Cooler Rockaberry, you guys. Rocka fucking
Does that
berry.
not bring back memories of fucking Gen X? Like
Oh
our
my
life?
God.
Life.
I didn't even ask her and I didn't think of it. I just saw her pour it and then I saw it on ice and I was like, I know that color.
Yeah.
And I was like, it looks so juicy. I had to go taste it. That sounded terrible.
Haley's grandparents loved it, and Grandma always would bring a bottle to share once Haley got older
Yeah, yeah.
and old enough to drink. But we'd like sit and play cards or dice or Yahtzee or anything
Yeah.
like that, and we'd sip on the Rockberry. It brought back memories for me as a child because I drank it, but then now sitting with my child
Yeah.
and her grandma and together, it actually is pretty special.
Yeah.
And you were telling a story about special. Something special with the
Oh.
with your popcorn.
So-
I was like, we got to start filming because this is a great.
Because we were just
story.
talking like we normally do, and which is why we're doing the podcast to begin with.
We
So
take
we're
it
just
from
talking. We're like, why are
different-
we recording this right now? Like, this is why we do the podcast in the fucking first
Let's
place.
just go.
Yeah, what are we waiting for?
Right.
So, listen, other mothers out there, and Chrissy, you'll know this when your boys start getting older, unless they already start doing it. Emery, anyway. But they'll start asking you for things that you make special because you make it taste better. Like with craft dinner,
I still
you
do
make
it to
yours
my
so
dad.
much better.
I still do to my dad's 75, and I still am like, Dad, can you make your chili? Can you make spaghetti? Can you make your popcorn? Same thing, popcorn.
That's it.
He's the one that taught me how to make popcorn on the stove. And
Popcorn on the stove is the
I don't
best
think
ever.
I've perfected it. Like, I don't know my dad's secret, and it's probably just my dad made it with love.
I bet you it's salt.
Probably. There's probably loads of bacon butter and
That's what I
salt.
mean. Yeah, I bet you he uses lard. He probably has, he definitely has a secret because only that generation knew how to make popcorn on the stove. Now
Right.
listen, do you make popcorn on the stove? Because it's fucking good.
The
okay?
best. The
It's so
best.
fucking good. I think it depends on the oil you use.
It helps the ass.
Now, I'm going to
It's
tell you
gonna
the way that
grow.
I make it. I make it a healthy way.
Okay, let's
Okay?
see.
This is the way that I make it. And it's actually, it is a
We
healthy
should
way.
get Haley to fill us up while
Oh,
she's in
tell
there.
Haley we need wine and ice. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We're gonna be famous someday, you guys. You're gonna want signatures.
As he slams the door on us. He shuts the door shut on.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy
So
Mother's Day.
this is how
It's our day.
I make my popcorn, okay? I had to find a microwave safe plastic bowl. Surprisingly, they're not that fucking easy to find.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, now she's coming to see.
Oh, hi,
Auntie.
sweetheart. Come on. So I got this set from Canadian Tire. It's like a whole like different size of them. They're like $14. They're amazing. Just take the kernels, put them in the bowl. That's it. Cover the bowl with, the microwave cover that covers the food from splattering.
Yeah.
Put that inside the bowl because it's got holes in it for steam.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Kernels?
No butter, no
No.
oil,
No.
nothing.
No. Listen,
That's gonna blow up your microwave.
Jen.
That's not safe.
Yes, it is. That's the only way I make popcorn. Listen, how is it not safe?
Well, I mean, Haley tried to make rice like that and didn't even put water
No.
in the. And
This
it
it's
burned the-
corn. No. I've been making it this way for 15 years.
It's crazy. Okay.
Listen, no, honest,
So how do
Haley,
you
listen.
make it special. That sounds bland and gross.
No, this is where I'm getting.
Okay.
So this is what makes it healthy. So Haley,
Thanks. Hey.
I'm
We
gonna
need ice too,
yeah,
please.
we need ice too.
Oh. No, it's on the table in the house. Sorry,
So,
guys.
You pop it for
Thursday.
you
It's all
listen.
about us.
You listen until there's about 4 to 5 seconds between each pop.
Yeah.
And then I pull it out. Okay, and then I take.
That's it.
That's what she said. And
God.
we have to cheers that.
Yeah.
Though. That was funny. Cheers.
That was a good one.
Okay. So then you take it out And then I get the medium-sized bowl. I pour half of the popcorn in that bowl. In the meantime, I'm melting salted butter.
Yeah, like real butter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't use margarine ever now that I know what it's made out of. I can't even use it. I can't. I had to buy real butter for camp even.
Oh, I have real butter at
Yeah,
camp
I
too.
can't.
Yeah.
I was using that
I like
margarine.
the salted though because
so
it's
good.
already in there.
But what I do is I take some sea salt and what
I
I
do seasoning salt.
or that whatever salt you want.
Yeah.
Put that in the butter before you melt it in the microwave. Add that extra salt to that. And then when it comes out, just like that.
Yep.
Now the popcorn's separated because you're gonna layer this beautiful butter. Okay. So
Yeah, just like at the movie.
I do 3 layers.
Uh-huh.
So I do the one, I do another, I shake it, add a little more salt. It's because of how I season it on this beautiful, healthy corn with nothing on it. That's why it's special
So it
popcorn.
started out as 0 points and ended up being
Yes.
and was worth every second.
That's what makes it special. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to make it for you guys.
4 perfect glasses out of
My-
it. That was real. That isn't that.
I
what you're
told
supposed to
you.
drink wine?
Well, yeah, but everybody that's like, you drank a bottle of wine a night, bitch, please. It's only,
This is half a bottle each, right? here.
that's right.
And we're only like 20 minutes in or something. Oh,
serious?
30. 31.
Yeah, but we look really good. Look how good we look.
Because it's
Cheers.
Mike stabbed himself
oh with
What?
what?
with a fork.
Oh my
Well-
Santa. How?
He's stabbing baked potatoes to get them ready
Oh,
to bake, and
yeah.
it went all the way through the potato. And
Is he going to put them on the barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Jeez. Like, happy Mother's Day. I got to go to the hospital, do everything
And
yourself.
actually, I was going to pre-cook the potatoes. I was going to pre-cook them in the microwave and then wrap them in butter and then the tin foil and put them on the barbecue. I just realized my wrist hurts from when I fell. Like I did not realize how much of me hurt. So I already explained how I fell, but like when I actually fell, and I don't think I said this, I stayed on the ground for like 15 or 20 minutes, like when Haley fell down the stairs. Because I was lying there and I was like crying like he was, because I didn't know. I heard something. Did I break my ankle? Was that the wood? It just fucking hurt. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this is not happening right now.
This
I just
can't be
started a
good.
new job and I'm taking the stairs every day at work now. I'm walking the fucking flights.
You could barely walk on Saturday.
No, I was
That's why
in
we had
so
to
much
cancel.
pain.
Baby.
So I'm like, I don't need this. But anyways, it's fine. It's actually just the muscles. I actually just can't stretch my foot. Like, you know, when you stretch, I just can't stretch.
Matt, I fell once backwards, boom, on my elbow on cement. And
That
think
is
it was-
so fucking. You're lucky you didn't shatter your elbow, dude.
It hurt.
I
for
think that hurt like a
2 months.
motherfucker.
Like I couldn't, sometimes you just move yourself over with your elbows on your pillow or something. Oh,
Yeah, I had to do that when I was large Marge.
Yeah.
When I was 300 pounds, that's how I got around in it.
This is ever going to heal. It literally was longer than 2 months. Like I don't remember how long, but I know it was over 8 weeks. Yeah, it was probably
Yeah.
at least 3
Dude,
months,
I
maybe.
can't. It sounds awful.
It was self-inflicted though, so it's totally my own fault. But
See,
fuck,
how
it
much better is this now that it has ice in it?
Oh,
When white
the
wine is
sun's
sweet.
out.
See, yeah, I'm really happy that we invited ourselves over for dinner.
I am too. So
Because-
see how that happened.
Well, so we had our annual Mother's Day brunch at Nora's at the campground. Shout out. Thank you, Nora.
She's been doing, I
Um,
think, 12 years.
And this was mine and Emma's personal 3rd year with Billy and the kids, of course. And Jen's been doing it for probably as long as she's known Nora, so forever.
All of them.
Yeah. Everybody holy fuck, that edible's kicking in. Everybody's brings a dish. I brought did I talk about? I didn't talk about the grocery bags.
No.
Okay. But this is how it leads into that. I want to say, so I'll tell you what I brought. Okay, I'll finish. Yeah, you're right. Shh. Why are you like that? So I brought
She
angel
keeps you on track.
food cake with strawberries and coconut whipped cream. Now,
And I brought a fruit tray
And-
because there's tons of kids.
That's
and I'm
right.
Always like there has to be healthy for the kids.
Yeah.
But also Me and my family were huge on fruit and veggies.
Yeah.
So I always like to make sure there's at least that, because if they don't like anything else, or it's too sweet, or it's too
Yeah.
anything, they can always go to the fruit and the veggies.
Did you
And same for me.
taste Jess's fucking casserole?
I tasted everything.
Her hash brown
I tasted
casserole was
everything.
fantastic.
You have to try everything.
Emma's like, I need her to make me one. So Jess said she put an order in for it. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. I don't know. So anyways, we went to Nora's annual Mother's Day brunch, and we literally pulled up in our golf cart. I saw Jen. I said, "So what are you guys doing for dinner later?" We hadn't even had breakfast yet or brunch, because both my kids are working. Jack and Bill are both working tonight. And I love hanging out with Emma, just me and her, but it's Mother's Day, and I'm like, well, what are they doing? And my grill and my barbecue are at camp now. And I don't like my oven. I never use my oven. Jack uses the oven for like pizza or something. I could care less to use my oven. I don't. I want my grills. That's all I want. So I was like, well, they've got one. Why don't we just have dinner together? And then I was like, wait a second.
Then we started planning.
Holy fuck, the deck. And then she's like, well, yeah, we get evening sun. I'm like, why don't we do the podcast? We were going to do it tomorrow after work.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why don't we do it today? It's a beautiful day. It's not windy, which is the number one reason I said, let's do it outside.
I was going to mention it too. I
Well, you
thought,
should-
wouldn't it be awesome to do it?
Fuck yes.
But then it's Sunday. Everybody works tomorrow. Sometimes you like to go home early and have a shower and just like.
But it's only, why do I pretend I can read that?
5:24.
It's only 5:24.
Exactly. It's early.
And-
That's just it. So we said, let's get together early. Let's have a gummy.
And-
let's have a couple glasses of wine. We'll eat dinner. We'll sober up.
But I also wanted, well, Emma's not drinking, so.
No, but we can still get to bed at a decent time.
Well,
is what
exactly.
I'm saying.
Exactly. It's like 5 o'clock.
I don't go to bed until at least 11 o'clock. It
I'm
doesn't
up
matter
till,
what day it
I'm up
is.
minimum 1 o'clock for me. But that's because,
used to be
again,
me.
I
That
weaned
used
off
to be me.
I weaned off my sleeping pills. So when I get home, I'll take a nice healthy dose of oil, because that's what puts me to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I only sleep like 4 to 5 hours a night now. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
As long as I haven't had a shit ton of wine. If I've had a ton of wine, then I feel like a bag of fucking shit.
You're like, why did I do that?
It's nasty. But what I really wanted too is I wanted us to have a dinner, and was secretly going to say, like, do you have plans yet? When you said no, like, what are you thinking? Like, I seriously, at my heart, I wanted steak, because I don't get it very often, because Emma just doesn't have very good teeth, and it's hard for her to eat stuff like that. And I don't cook steak very well. I overcook everything. Like, Emma won't even eat chicken anymore because of me. She's afraid.
Sorry,
of
the
it.
baby needs a
The
tanting.
dog needs. Come here, baby. Oh no! All right,
No.
you tank.
No.
I call her the land shark.
Flashed up my legs. She was sitting on my lap.
She's so cute.
And then we got home and she went to go out Mike's side and she's like, fucking scratched, just shredded me. I was like, thanks, love you.
Oh yes.
Little shit.
So yeah, I invited us over because the kids were working, and I wanted to
I'm
have,
so glad you did.
and I wanted to have steak and baked fucking potato. I just did.
And you shouldn't have to cook your own Mother's Day meal.
I agree, and I knew Mike would for us.
Yeah.
I still want to
He's
make
the
I want to
best.
do the mushrooms and the onions though. I do want to do
Just
that.
regular mushrooms, guys.
They're not. Oh. Yeah, no. I wanted sautéed mushrooms
is
and
a Sunday
onions
night.
on my steak, because that's how my mom does it. So hey, I guess that's a shout out to my mother on Mother's Day.
Aw.
I wanted steak with sautéed mushrooms and onions because that's what she makes me.
No.
Oh fuck, I'm excited for those. That little
My
tiny one is
ankle-
mine.
So there's like a lump in my ankle, and that's what freaked me out because I have had a blood clot before.
Oh.
It's, I guess, because I broke both sides of my ankle. It's like cartilage
Stop, man.
slash osteoarthritis slash like.
Whoa.
It's
Whoa.
just like you can't.
She's such a little shark.
I know,
Oh shit.
She's a fucking.
Oh, I hope she's not
destroyer.
pulling on the. Hang on. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh.
No, back
Beep. Stay tuned.
up, back up.
The dog is taking the merchandise with her.
oh. Oh.
She just does what she wants, and she don't give a fuck.
Well, she doesn't know she's big,
Mm-hmm.
big, small, whatever, right?
Yeah.
She's all the things.
Haley, you got to give me another sip of your rockaberry. Look at the color of this shit, man. Okay, look, you guys. This is for Shannon and Jen and fucking
Keep holding
All-
it. I'm gonna take a picture. We can.
all of us people that drank the 90s rockaberry. Like, come on.
Sorry, you know me, gotta capture the moment, guys.
Oh. My God.
I am paparazzi
Dude,
to the end. I was asking Mike actually. I'm gonna
that
have a sip.
shit is fucking good. Like,
I'm gonna tell a story quick, and then you gotta talk about your grocery bag.
oh,
I said to Mike, "Is it weird? Because I am that Auntie Jen, like your friend said. I'm the one that everyone calls Auntie. Like I just love all the kids. I love them all. We like to do special things around the neighborhood for the kids, like our neighbors, and we just the parties. I remember this goes back to being a kid, but my Auntie Leanna, and she had two boys, but her parties were so fucking fun. They had like egg races and all these things, and I still remember that. And I was like, I need to do that. I need to be that fun mom. Like,
yeah.
I want to be the one that I have two garbage bags full of clothes. And there's like dresses and there's pantyhose and there's a pair of girls' panties. Like I'll go buy big granny panties. They're not mine, but like I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna make it awkward. I'm gonna make it cheesy. Haley had a Halloween birthday party in January. I decorated the yard.
Oh, I know. You're mom of the century. Listen, I already know that. Every time she tells these stories, I'm like, I'm the worst mother on the planet because we're very opposite.
That's where I get it from, and I just like to. No, I
Yeah.
forget where I was going with that.
Oh, sorry. You were going with I'm like, you're such a good mom. Like you do stuff, you're doing the parties, making the memories.
Well, let's just get to the grocery store part.
Oh, no.
I'll
It'll
think of
pop
it,
up.
I'm
Okay, well then
sure.
you interrupt me. Yeah, see, I was just saying like you're such a good fucking mom. Like it blows my brain up.
It comes from my aunt.
I
Like,
know. That's where you were going.
Even when I was young and I'd go trick or treating, the houses where the parents dressed up were my favorite.
Yeah.
I just always wanted to have.
No, I
them.
love
wanted to give it. So yeah, I was the auntie mom.
There you go. That's it. I knew you'd get it.
And I said to Mike, "Is it weird?" I said, "I'm always the
Not
one
at all.
that's like taking the pictures, taking the videos. Like, this could be really creepy, right? I don't know.
I don't think they
Like,
think
what
it's
do-
creepy.
The parents are sitting back at the table. They don't give a shit. They're like, "Here's Auntie Jen, just do it. Pose for the picture. Let's dance with Barbie."
You
like,
know what though? If
whatever.
they didn't, they would tell you.
But they know I'm gonna do it anyways.
Well,
So they're like, "Well,
if they were totally like against anything or posting or whatever,
no,
do you know what I mean? You would never.
Everyone knows I
Yeah.
do it with good intention.
Of course, yeah.
But then if you look at it just from an outsider perspective, I was like, is that kind of weird and creepy? Like, for example, Haley, Quincy, and Brooklyn all had the same kindergarten teacher. All three of them. All three of my
Wow.
kids were blessed to have Mrs. Barbar, and then she became Mrs.
Pedal.
Petal, something. She's the
And that's quite
sweetest-
the age gap
most
between Hugh and Brooklyn.
10 between her and Brooklyn. 10 years she's been the same kindergarten teacher at the same school, and I lived in the same house because my parents still live in the
Right.
house I grew up in.
Wow.
And I wanted that.
Yeah, I
for my
love that.
kids.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
Like, I wish that house I loved everything about it. We just outgrew it a little bit, but we moved out to Gibbons, and I wish I had done it years ago.
Yeah.
Because small town living
That's why
is
we were
where my
Mornville.
heart is. That's like
Me
it's,
too.
It's how camp is. That's why we had camp for the kids.
Yeah.
Get off your phones. Get off your electronics. Like, go be a kid. Get dirty. Have fun. Make friends. Brooklyn had a friend. The first day she moved in, she had a friend,
Yeah.
Jessica, her little friend Jessica.
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, she had a bunch more friends, and she was invited to a birthday party. And I was like,
Because it's different
kids
out
are
here.
knocking on doors and like, can you come out to play?
Yes, it's 1987 out here.
They didn't have that in the city,
Of course not.
and I would never let them go to the park.
No. I
You
would.
know?
Aw.
Oh,
No, I wouldn't let
She
them
wants
either.
it. Look at that's her little.
I didn't even like
pay
Billy walking to
attention
7-Eleven when we lived at the apartments in St. Albert.
No.
I was like, I've seen people go
Go
up
on
and down
Tower
St. Albert
Boulevards.
Trail. I'm terrified she's going to get hit by a car.
Oh,
Or-
I'd be scared of kidnapping.
Oh.
She's just way too gorgeous of
That's-
a girl.
Okay, well, I'm scared of that for all of our girls anywhere they are.
No, I know. And we can't change that. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's places you feel more safe.
No, I do. And that's
places-
why we are where we are as well. Because,
Yes.
and I love that we're like 11 minutes apart. It's fucking
We're
wicked.
so close.
And that's why I was like,
Yes.
I want, like, honestly, I hope I wasn't like intruding.
I love. No,
Because you didn't have plans, technically.
Did you? Oh, someone's throwing paper planes out of Brooklyn's bedroom. Those little.
Yeah,
shits.
technically, you didn't have plans
They're
for dinner
trying to
anyway.
Noticed. Ah, we see you, girls. Why you need to yell
She's
Happy
so cute.
Mother's Day really loud? Let's see if we can hear you on here. They all
put your
went
mic
in
up.
the flower
Say
bed.
that again. Say Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day!
Oh, I
That
hope
was the
these
girls.
mics were good enough to get that. They're like upstairs in Brooklyn's bedroom, and this is the memories. Like anytime my kids are like, "Can I bring a friend?" I'm like, "Yep." I got a bigger video.
I rarely say no as well because I want them to have that time with their friends.
Those memories are.
I was
what
always
cherish
allowed to have
the most.
sleepovers.
I have a friend that I've known since I was 2 years old. Then I have a friend that lived
Yeah.
7 houses down the street from me. I've been friends
Yeah,
with her since elementary.
you can't reform those bonds and friendships because
Where do you get that trust now?
that's what I mean. But that's why you at every stage of life that you meet somebody like us. And now look at we've only really been Billy actually asked me on the way to camp. She says, "How long have we been hanging out with Jen and them now?" I said, "I think like 4 or 5 years."
4 or 5. Yeah,
Because we went to
feels like a
Mexico like 3
lifetime.
years ago.
but it feels like yesterday. At the
Right,
same
because
time.
Billy was like Brooklyn's age, right? We've been there 9 years, babe.
And we've been there 10.
So about 5 years.
okay, so
Yeah, but we didn't remember. I didn't remember them,
You don't?
so
but
6
we didn't
years.
hang out with
6
them.
years. Yeah, we were at your site.
Oh man, are we gonna
Yeah,
get back
we
into
were at
that?
your site. Your big fire pit.
I know, but that's when I drank wine 24/7. I don't do that anymore.
So can we open them on the air? Is it safe? Open.
Oh, all right.
The girls tried flying us paper planes, and like I
Open.
said, I don't know if you can hear them when they said Happy Mother's Day, but they made us Happy Mother's Day
Oh, cute.
paper airplanes with pictures inside. It's how creative.
It's very creative, actually.
This one's empty.
Do you remember when you used to make?
Oh.
Do you guys ever make those things where you go like this back and forth anymore?
Thursday.
Do they
Yes.
do
Oh
these?
yeah, they do.
Do these still?
Yeah, they do those. Go make one of those and bring it down.
I want to make us some good questions that we can actually, guys, make us some funny questions. Ask us like truth or dare questions or something that are on air worthy. One of these things where you have to lift it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
What the fuck are those things called?
Origami. For sure. Oh,
Sure, thank you.
Remember MASH? Mansion, apartment, shack, or house?
Yeah, you know
thought
these.
Who you were gonna
I
get
think it will
married
be really
to
cute
and-
to see what kind of questions they have that they want to ask us. I think it's going to be interesting.
Day. The girls are so crafty and creative. I love it.
I know Billy wanted to
So
come
we
so
have
bad.
friends, my community, my neighbors. I would trust all of them. Like I have one going through a really tough time right now, and I said, "Well, I'm at camp this weekend, but if you need my house, I've got beds. Here's my garage code. Like, this is what
100%.
we do." I was talking at work about neighbors and stuff. This old man on a farm, and there's one he doesn't really get along with. So I was getting all the gossip. You'd think I was a hairdresser.
You must get. Oh my God.
So
That's a story for another time when we're not recording anything. I love those stories. Anyway,
yeah,
no, go on.
I forget what I was talking about.
Old man.
Oh, he was saying like back in the day you used to know like all your friend neighbors, like you wave,
Yeah.
you say hi, things like that. My old neighbor had our house key so that if anyone ever lost our house key, we could still get in. We'd
Yeah.
go to the neighbor. And you don't have that. And we
Nope.
do out here, small town.
Yeah.
Small town living is where it's at if
Yeah.
you can do it.
I love
But
it.
Mike wants an acreage. I'm like, it's so much work. But he's like, now that I moved out to Gibbons, now we just need an acreage. Let's just sell and get an acreage. I'm like, this isn't going to be as easy as that damn Oilers plate. Like, this might need some work.
There's also going to be a little bit different because geographically, if he's not here all the time,
I can't do all that.
That's
work.
right.
That's a lot.
especially with Q gone. No, that's not feasible until he retires. You know what? That's a retirement goal for sure.
Yeah.
But I think
No, but I'd rather have a winter season house, like be a snowbird.
oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bye. Let's all go.
Summer hot.
Okay. You all know that we're all just wherever you guys go, like
Oh,
we're all just gonna end up following,
That's
which is gonna be
love it.
yeah, we're gonna be like that.
Hofstra's plus Beaver.
Yeah, it's the Hofstra Dobsons.
I have her in my phone. I have her in my phone as Steph Dobson, and they're not actually married. She's like, I kind of like that. I'm like, yeah, me too. You should get married. Let's do it sometime when we're on a trip. Like,
We signed mortgage papers. We're married. That's it.
that's just it.
I mean,
Exactly.
now
You have kids, you have pets.
is it time for the grocery store
Grocery store,
surprise?
yes.
Okay, I do have a
That's
funny
the
story.
point.
Okay,
Go,
so
Mother's
as
Day.
you know, my kids work at the local grocery store in town, and Jack was doing the bagging a few days ago, and Emma was in the line, and there was a boy in front of her buying stuff, and his card got declined for $40. Then he went to his car, got another card that got declined, and he said, "Okay, I'll be right back." He went to go get a third.
Have we
and-
not all been there?
Right.
All
Well,
of us.
exactly.
All of
Right.
us.
And Emma said to the cashier, she's like, "How much is it?" And he goes, $40. And Emma said, "I'll get it. It's fine." And then because Jack was begging, she says, "Jack, take that bag of groceries to the boy in the parking lot."
How sweet.
And she said, "Pay it forward." And the cashier's like, "Oh my God, I've actually never seen anybody do that before." And Emma's like, "We've all been there. Like, that's just what you do as a human." So
If you can.
if you can, of course, absolutely. It doesn't even have to be the $40. It could be that Tim Hortons tea that's $1.40. Do you know what I mean? Which I've done before too. It's just even those little things.
Yeah.
So, Jack runs the bag out to the kid, and he's gone. So Emma said, "If you come back and the kid's gone, bring the groceries home at the end of your shift, and because at the end of the day I paid for them." So sure as shit, I picked Jack up, bring him home. He's holding the bag. I said, "What is that?" He's like, "It's those groceries Emma bought."
my
I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so excited right now."
We-
It's like
like
it's like
good.
it was like getting
It's like those Bean Boozled. Like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it? We don't know.
no, it's
Let's
like
find
getting an
out.
Ardeen gift bag.
Yes.
It's like opening
Those surprise bags.
an Ardeen surprise bag only with groceries.
Is it going to be
So
good
for
or
me,
bad?
it's even more exciting. So
Right.
we called it the Sobeys grocery store surprise. That's what it was called. That's what I called it. So
That's
Jack
hilarious.
is so cute. So Jack, Emma and I are sitting on the couch. Jack comes down with this big paper bag because fuck, those paper bags are annoying. They always rip and I hate them. FYI, by the way. So Jack pulls out sausages. We're like, "What kind?" "Johnsonville Original." "All right. Put them aside. We could use those. Put them down.
We
Take
can-
those to camp.
Sausages are good.
Yeah. With the family breakfast, can always use extra sausages.
Right.
Next, green pepper. Perfect. I put those in Emma's eggs. Excellent.
Boom.
Next,
2 for 2.
angel food cake, strawberries, and coconut whipped cream.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That could be a
I
fun
see
night in
where
the
they were-
bedroom.
Dessert for Nora's Mother's Day brunch.
Let's take a poll.
So,
Which would you rather?
well, it depends on the audience we're asking.
Right.
It
We took the breakfast.
is.
It was fucking
So,
good.
so I sliced up this cake. That
Oh.
shit's hard. Dog's like fucking scratching her body, like she's got ticks or something.
Oh,
Nova,
man.
you're okay, sweetheart.
Yeah.
She's like, "Bitch, stop."
Stop
So I
it.
cut up
You're
this angel
wrecking
food cake.
my
I sliced up the strawberries, and then somebody's like, "Aren't you gonna have any or have the coconut whipped cream?" The number one reason that this was in that bag, it was the universe's way of saying I didn't know what to take to the Mother's Day brunch,
Here you go.
and it pulled out, and my brain went, "Oh shit!"
There it is.
And also, coconuts are nasty. Why are you eating suntan lotion? Why? Why are you doing it? Stop.
You look super cute right there.
I
For
know
the
we
people
look
that-
so cute. That's
For
what
the
I
people That
said.
actually watch every.
No, I do. That's what I'm saying. I was being for the people that watch that, right? I think that we look cute.
Vogue. The girls are making a fortune teller.
I am so excited to see what's in their fortune teller.
So the memory came up in my memories about renting movies. I
Oh
was
my
like,
god, I miss renting
back
movies.
in the Blockbuster
Friday night
day.
blockbuster days.
And the kids, I'd put them in the kids section. I said, you each can pick one. Then I'd go to the adult, like not adult XXX, guys. Keep your minds clear. Like the
She's
where the new releases are.
just saying that. She acts all like best mom ever. She's a freak in the sheets.
No,
I don't know. I'm
Mike
just
wishes,
joking.
Mike wishes.
Mike wishes. That's why I don't believe her. That's why I think she is. Anyway, that's a story for another day. She's too. She acts like she. I do not break the rules. I
No.
think this. Listen.
I wore a dress to Jelly Roll. Crystal
What the
was
hell does
very
that mean?
surprised. She's like, I
You don't
thought
wear
you'd come in a
dresses?
flower dress, like a mom, church mom. I'm like, well, I don't know how to be sexy. Like, I'm not sexy.
Oh my God, are you the cutest? You just might be. You're serious. Oh, you're so
Yes.
cute. Mike, I want to saute the mushrooms and the onions. Or did you do it already?
In salted
Okay.
butter.
Perfect.
See, that's how amazing. It's Mother's Day and we don't have to worry. He's got it handled as Emma sits and watches us.
You know what?
She's
Look,
like the foreman.
she's actually. Look,
Mike's
I gotta say
cooking.
this. Emma is loving this. She loves watching us do this. She
Aw.
no, she really does. She watches and she's laughing like she's our producer in the back.
She kind of is. She keeps us on track usually.
She actually
And
does.
so does Haley. We'll be like, what were we talking about? They're like, the yellow sun.
You guys kind of
Like,
are our
oh, yeah, the
producers.
yellow
Yeah.
sun.
But
So
Emma's
this-
like genuinely be like laughing at us right now, like in the background, like they're doing so good, you guys. It's very cute, and I
Oh, and she's
appreciate you.
like-
And Mike is
I
making
thought
our
she
dinner
was
for
doing
Mother's
this
Day.
That we were plummeting, like we were getting boring, and that's why I was.
I still don't know what that meant, though.
I don't know.
Why were you doing
something
this?
Fire from the sky. I thought she.
Not to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Never mind.
I thought she was saying, "Oh, you guys are plummeting.
No.
Stop. Shut it down. This isn't the day.
No. Yeah. No. Now I
Let's
know.
go back to tomorrow."
Oh, no. It's just not. We just don't talk about
No,
certain things.
Ah!
Cheers. Drink your wine.
Last time, if you didn't notice, she went to cheers my.
I cheered the
microphone.
fucking microphone.
No, she cheers your glass with her microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
What
like
did I
that.
do? Yeah, I
Oh.
did this.
We took
My
the
eyeballs itchy.
microphones, we cheers at the same time.
That was the second time.
That's the second time. Yeah, look now, Nova wants Auntie again.
That's good when it's got ice in it.
It's bodacious smooth white.
We are high rollers.
Happy Mother's Day. We are so classy.
Yeah.
Check this shit out. $0 given, guys. We could be endorsement sponsors.
That's what I'm saying.
like sometimes I feel on some
I
posts
think-
it's so forced
I-
when they go to have a commercial.
I
and it's
agree.
like,
And I think the lesser.
can't you just make it look natural like you actually have hemorrhoids? Why? What's the problem here? Why can't you pretend you have an STD? Like, why do you look embarrassed? I don't...
Well, that's why. Why doesn't Bodacious have people like us
Right.
that can only afford
The
$8
classy
wine?
white ladies
doing
in
this.
Canada.
Because listen, we love your $7 wine.
Oh,
We
nice.
fucking love it.
Oh, nice.
When it's not
I
chilled.
actually love Bodacious Red.
I've got it on the fucking
And
counter.
Brandon likes
Bodacious
the
Red.
The Bodacious like dark.
I
or
love
something.
Bodacious Dark. Those to me taste like grape juice. They are fucking so good.
Carlo Rossi. I really like.
I know I can't do that one. I just don't like that one. I don't know why. I can't do it.
No, I'm talking about the white. You've done the white.
I like the white.
Yeah.
It's the red I don't like.
Mike does the white one too.
Yeah, I don't
Because I
like the
wanted
red.
to be classy on our Disney cruise where you could cork wine at the dinner table. I mean, if you're starting on episode 8, this won't be a rerun of that.
Oh, by the way, we're telling people to start on these.
Thank you to all the ones that suffered through those, but
No, we love you so much.
it's only up from here, so hopefully
You know what though? If the people don't watch the first 7 episodes, they really don't get to know us and understand why and how we're relaxed now.
actually hear what they're saying without it screeching in your
I
ear.
mean, I know.
or canceling each other out.
We're gonna revisit everything we talked about though
We're
organically.
gonna try. Yeah.
No,
We're not
if it
gonna
comes
make a
up, it
list,
comes up.
like you said.
But yeah, we're not going to make a list and be like, but like I said, if there's something you think about that you wanted to hear the end of that story, then just remind us because clearly you know that we see squirrels every like 8 seconds
We'll make note and we'll start the episode when we first start out. Finishing
Well,
off
you tell
with-
us. We'll tell her. I'll tell Jen, unless it's on Facebook.
I'm the note taker.
She'll make a note and she'll make sure it gets said because I don't do that.
I
I'm-
have to.
I'm
I
the
have
irresponsible
some
one.
time
I'm
to
actually not the irresponsible one. I really do my best
You're
with.
very organized, and
I
you don't
try.
give yourself enough credit.
Well, I appreciate that because I didn't feel yesterday when I realized I forgot the laptop and I was pissed. But I think we
It
were meant
wasn't
to.
meant to-
I think we were meant to do this on
Did I
Mother's
not
Day.
say that
Oh my
yesterday?
God! Yes, you fucking did. And oh, guess what? I fucking found today
Fucking
in the
what?
potatoes.
What? What'd you find?
In the
In the taters.
Do you remember me
Jen.
telling you that on the Mel Robbins podcast, or maybe you've heard it on another podcast, but they said to look for a natural shaped heart in your life every day to show you that you're on the
You
right.
said with the rocks.
I found a heart shaped potato in the
Get out of
potatoes
fucking town.
of these motherfucking potatoes.
Why didn't you bring it? We could have showed it.
I put
Now
it.
they think you're
I-
lying, bitch.
I'll-
You better bring it. I hope you didn't throw it in the garbage.
What do you want, crack? No,
Take
I
a
didn't throw it in
picture.
the fucking garbage. Babe,
Well,
what
you
did I?
can't keep it forever. It's not like
I put
human
it.
remains.
I put it in the
You-
freezer. Why is that where you put your human remains? Because I put mine in the ground.
No, the freezer preserves them.
Yeah, but anybody could find them. I once. Can we talk about? I want to. Can we shift gears for a second?
Yeah, let's go.
I want to shift gears for a minute.
We're still waiting for the fortune.
Well,
teller
that's what I
to
mean. We got
so
lots of
let's
time,
go.
and I want to shift
We
gears.
love horror.
Okay.
We love true crime.
No, I want to
We
shift
love serial
gears.
killers like the Bundy.
Yeah, but wait,
series.
hang on. I want to shift gears to online dating. When I did it before I met Emma, I want to
Oh,
tell you a
okay.
few. I want to tell you a few of the most terrifying
Messages.
and funny stories.
Okay, let's hear. it.
Okay, this is how I met my group in town. Okay, Matt and all them. That's how we became the fuckers. And when I
The
started,
fuckers. Okay.
we're the fucker group. I really enjoy this location.
Bryce, like,
No, I'm
uh,
loving this location, and I love that we.
the afternoon sun.
I
It's
know,
bomb.
no, but I love that we can set up wherever, and we're not always in the same place.
And we asked my dad to make us a table.
Yeah,
Let's
and you
see
know
if
what
he
would be
comes
great
through.
is if it had a spot for the microphones.
Oh, sheesh. But if I say like a
Jeff.
surprise.
The microphones would fit perfectly right here. Anyway, let me tell these stories because they're hysterical.
Yeah.
So when my ex and I will not say her name, just out of respect,
Yeah.
broke up when I lived in Morinville, Jack and Bill were like 5 and 6. Because, yeah, Emma and I have been together 9 years. They're 15, 16 now. So that puts them at 5 and 6.
Oh, so you
Holy.
just jumped right back into another
No, it was-
relationship.
Oh, God, no. It was a good 6 months before I met Emma. That's how fast lesbians move. I'm not sure what to tell you.
It's almost 4 years for me, but okay.
All right, hang on. This is my story, though. Look, you also like Rice Krispie squares and treats and stuff. Okay, I don't. Listen,
Keep going.
we're so different. It's so I love it. That's why this
Yeah,
podcast is
we're
great.
exactly
Is
the
because we are those
same.
friends that are the same but different. I have a rule
True.
breaker and a non-rule breaker, but you know what? She is a rule. I don't want to get off topic though. So
Yeah, keep
listen.
going.
What was I saying? Thank
Yeah, online
you. All
dating
right. So
before you met
she
him.
and I broke up. Jack and Bill are 5 and 6. It'd been good 6, 7 months. I was only hanging out with my friends in Morinville.
Okay.
That's it, like nobody else. And a lot of time had passed, and I'd been to Big Valley. I'd done a bunch of stuff with all these people. And that's one of the reasons when Emma and I got a house, I wanted to move back there, is because living up here, I'm from Calgary. All my friends are in Calgary. The only friends I have here are in the town that I lived in. Then when I met Emma, I moved into Edmonton. So when we got to finally buy a house,
And then St. Albert.
right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, where? I said, can we please go
Look.
back? Right? So yes, can we look?
Morinville was in our options.
Yes.
We wanted
Yeah.
out this way. We looked at Redwater. We looked in St. Albert. We looked North Edmonton. We looked here. We looked Morinville. Like we
Yeah.
were open to finding the right house. And when you find the right house, it doesn't matter where it is.
Yeah.
You're like, this is it. Just like the right wedding dress.
Right.
Right.
So we get there. Sorry, hang on, I forgot.
Online dating.
Yeah. So it'd been a while, so I fucking signed up on POF. I'm not doing Tinder because I know just from hearing from kids, and I mean, this was 9 years ago, so that still puts me at 39. Wait, I'm 50, so 40. Oh my God. We've been together for that long, babe? Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Anyway, I was like, I heard Tinder was just like for like fuck people or people that just want to hook up. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that.
That's what I heard Plenty of Fish was.
Well, it is, but
Oh.
in different worlds, I don't know.
Okay.
So when I first, me and the ex broke up, she was, that's it. I'm going to say we broke up. I'm not going to say anything more.
Nope.
Other than that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go back to the dude pool for a while and see what's out there. Because I was like, I was thinking I was always bisexual. I knew in my heart the real, like, no, you're not. But
You
so,
want to confirm it.
oh,
for yourself.
I confirmed it. So I go back out there. I meet this guy, and I was stupid, and I was just fucking lonely, right? So he's like, come over. We can watch a movie, have some beer. I'm like, okay. What's your address?
Netflix and chill.
I show up. Dude's fucking house is I'm not gonna say basement suite. I'm just gonna go lower level. Well, I don't know, but when you went down the stairs, there's a big long freezer, like bodies would fit in, and I saw that immediately. I'm like,
Ooh.
oh, that's a big freezer. Yeah, I
Do
mean,
you hunt?
and what do you hunt? Does it have 2 legs or 4? So I go around the corner. Dude smokes in his place. Now I'm done. And he's gross anyway. He opened the door and I was like, oh, sweet Lord, this is not what your picture says. You got to remember at this point, I'm 40, okay? I don't online date.
No.
So this isn't 2016, let alone now.
Right.
Emma and I already made the agreement. If her and I ever broke up or one of us died and we were dating again, it would not be online. It's going to happen organically. Otherwise, we're going to fucking travel and just fucking be alone and hang out with our friends.
Yeah.
And that's it. I would become like a pool playing, traveling. That's it. That's all I would do.
Yeah. Live your best
But
life.
to go and date and get online again, I'd rather put acid
No.
in my eyes.
No.
For real. So it was hard 10 years ago.
Yeah. I wasn't looking for a man when I met my
Wait,
man
hang on.
online.
You can tell that story after.
Oh,
'cause
there's
I'll
the
get-
story. That's it.
No, it is a good story. But so I'm on the dude's side. Now I go into, I don't know, Dahmer's basement, and he's watching he's watching Hannibal,
Oh,
the movie. He's
Good
sitting
movie.
there. He's sitting there on his couch. There's this bed in the corner on the floor, not on a frame or nothing. No,
just mattress on
no
the
sheet
floor.
either, which I hate.
Oh.
You don't have a sheet on your bed, motherfucker? I am the fuck out of here. You are disgusting. Yeah, I don't care who I'm talking to. It's nasty. I don't agree. When I would walk into my boys' rooms and if their sheet had popped off the corner of their bed, you better pull that sheet back on your mattress right now. Why? It's no big deal. I said, you just pull it back on. I can't.
The
I can't.
disarray.
We are not. Look, just do it.
Yeah.
Just please. Anyway, I get down there. There's this bed. Hannibal's on. There's an ashtray overflowing with cigarettes and joints. And at this point, I don't smoke pot or anything or eat edibles because it's not around. It's not
Right.
legal yet.
Yeah.
He's drinking, what, 9% black ice beer?
Lex? Oh my god!
We're-
Because it was the cheapest
What-
way to get.
Yeah, it's like 87 cents a can. Look, this shit is so strong. I remember
It's just a blackout.
I remember the first time I drank Triple X fucking black ice beer. I was on Crowchild Trail and in Calgary. I told somebody to pull over and I fucking hurled so bad. And it was coming from Anthony Cools. He is now actually the #1 hypnotist in Vegas. But I know him and he knows me too from Spagucci's in Calgary when we paid a $5 cover to go watch him hypnotize our friends on stage.
Oh,
and
fuck.
now he's the #1 hypnotist in Vegas. So shout out to that guy because he's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
But yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. So, oh shit, I lost my train of thought.
Online dating.
Yes, there we go. How did I get so off
I
topic?
don't know.
Thank you. Oh my God. Okay, so anyways, I go back online, meet this guy. He creeps me out instantly. He's like, you want a beer? I have a beer. And I'm like, okay. So then I say, I got to go. Well, instantly, fucking bitch.
Oh my.
I'm like, oh boy. Okay. So I'm like, so yeah. So that on my way out, being the sarcastic fucking bitch I am, I'm like, what you got in that freezer? Nice meeting you.
Oh, here it is. They made the fortune teller.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's pause the online dating because the next two stories are hysterical.
Okay.
All right, girls. Oh, we're excited. You know what? I do want to do a quick pause for a pee. Pause for a pee.
Pee pause.
Can somebody read this and tell me where the pause button is?
Can you read this?
I think it's right there.
Can you see this?
Okay, so we have got the girls back with us.
Yep.
We asked them to do, you guys remember
fortune
fortune tellers,
tellers.
like the thing from the 80s. That's right.
And you do like this, right?
And
the
if you
color
don't
and the
know-
number,
If you don't know about that, that's very sad. And please send us a message and we'll have the girls teach you.
right?
Because
that
every
they
girl should know how to do
you-
this.
Right. So you
So,
go first.
okay.
Let's.
So they asked for some personalized questions, and you guys missed the funny story because Danica then says, well, I thought about putting what's your credit card number in there.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a pretty personalized question.
It actually was. And of course, that was Haley because you cannot mistake Haley's
Now
voice
it's
anywhere.
switched to a spritzer.
We're making, well, if we drink red wine right now, we're both done for the rest of the
Right.
fucking-
It's still early.
So, all right.
Okay,
Am I
you go
picking a color? What am I doing?
Color first.
I would like pink, please.
P-I-O.
Number 2, please. Number 4. Dr. Pepper.
Dr.
Oh,
Pepper
fucking
or
bagel.
Orange Crush. That's a good one. Okay.
When I drank pop, I would still drink Dr. Pepper. I love it.
I'm gonna do purple.
This is a fun game.
Mm-hmm. 10. It's my dad. 10. No, aren't you supposed to go 10 one more time? Oh, you
They changed the fucking rules. This is too hard for them.
Do I wear socks to
No.
sleep? Hell no. No.
God, even I know that, and I never slept with her. Oh, that was funny.
Yet.
I don't mean like that. It would be for warmth only, I promise.
Okay, I'm gonna do one time with Danica, so I'm gonna do green.
Which one?
This one.
Oh.
I mean green.
And that's G-R-E.
Okay, 8. 7.
What's your favorite hockey
Oh,
I don't know.
what's my
Hey,
favorite?
what do you think it
hockey
is?
team?
Does anybody know?
I think I'd get in shit if I said anything other than the Oilers, but they're my
I'm
favorite.
getting shit.
I
don't
love-
care. I enjoy getting in shit.
Baby's back. I love going to hockey games live. I really want to do a live playoff game. That would be awesome. Like we should all just fly to Toronto if they play Toronto
Dude,
and go to a game there. When that's my
there's
experience, 'cause
no
he loves
way
both
we would
teams.
get into a game in Toronto
Why not? Yes,
because the
it's
tickets
way
would be
cheaper
like
there.
10 grand. No, it's not. There's no
Oh.
way.
I thought it was cheaper to go anywhere other than home.
No. Not during the NHL
Oh, in the
playoffs. It's
United
like going to the
States.
Super Bowl.
Okay,
Oh,
never
God.
mind. Okay,
Definitely
Yeah.
finish-
One more
oh,
with
okay.
Brooklyn.
Oh, yes. I would like blue, please. Dude, I can't see that far.
Tell her the numbers.
1, 4.
8. 5.
What's something funny that happened to you? That's a good one. Thanks, girls.
Okay. Well, I can tell you the funniest and most embarrassing at the same time.
Ooh,
Are you ready?
have
All
you
right.
heard this one, Emma?
Probably.
Probably.
Once I start talking about it. So when I first started playing pool in the early 90s, it was like 1992, I think. I won my first trip, like playing within the cities in 9 Ball in Calgary. And I won a trip to Reno, Nevada. That was the first trip I won. Was not Vegas. It was to Reno.
That's kind of cool.
So,
That's super old school.
dude, fucking old
I
school.
love it.
So I went to the banquet to pick up because back in the day they used to give you airline tickets when you won and like your hotel reservations. Like it's not the same anymore. But anyway, I showed up to the banquet to get my plane tickets and blah blah blah, and they were like congratulating me on the stage, and I've got my cue and I put it up in the air like yeah, yeah, and my cue hit the fan and it went around like this and and it hit me in the fucking head. And you know that bruise Billy had on her head yesterday?
Oh
Times
my
that by 9. Okay, I looked like I had another face in my forehead. I had to go to the doctor.
Another face in your forehead?
Well, it was a big bump. I had to go to the doctor to see if I was okay to fly, because if I had a concussion, I could fly, but everyone in the whole banquet room heard it over the music. They heard, and I dropped. My cue went flying. The tip fell off.
Oh my God.
Boom. They were like, dude, the fuck? She just went down hard. What did you say?
Brooklyn thought you were going to say the fan fell on your head.
That would have been less embarrassing.
That's like what's that new Final Destination that's coming back
Dude,
out?
we gotta see that.
So the ceiling fan coming down on you. It's like
God. That was
I'm excited
horrific.
to see that one. I love and hate that they're trying to bring back and remake a lot of the classics from our generation. I know why they're doing
Movies
it.
are not the same anymore, though.
But some are good, some are bad. But you have to check it out, right? Like Final Destination, I thought they were great. They got redundant. Is that the word? Where it just kind of
Yeah, I mean, we can all die at some point at any given fucking time.
But I've heard this one is like, I think when you take enough time to think on the project and the philosophy and stuff, like, we'll see. But I've heard that it's
I want to
totally
see it.
unexpected.
Really?
I want to see it
When does it open?
soon. I think the
Should
18th.
should we go see this one? Or
Yeah, let's go
I
see
think
it.
we should probably go
We're
see
still
it.
only camping on weekends. Let's go
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
All right, we can do that. And actually, pool's over right now. I know.
Yes, you can meet us.
And pool's done now.
When you're done work, I don't work Tuesdays. We can go do our normal appy and a
Yeah.
drink. Go watch.
I'm done
the
at
movie.
4:30, so I can
Let's
just
do
meet
it.
you right there. Yeah,
Let's do it.
because pool's done now. Like, we're playing summer league, but I don't know what night we play. I'll have to ask Dale.
Dale, good old Dale, helping us
Thanks.
with all the mics.
Yes, it's Dale that's done this for us. He has been our hero. He did say he wanted to check it again, but I guess we'll find out after we listen to this one.
He was trying to help us with the lavalier ones, which hopefully we can get it figured out, because I'd like to do on the go episodes. I think that would be just so cool and fun and
Absolutely.
us, like totally us.
Yeah.
But now you have 2 more online dating stories.
Oh, right. So
Thanks, girls. That was fun.
I was going to say that one is not child appropriate.
Well, they're going to know. So perfect.
So
Ciao.
I did meet
Close your window.
This was the last. This was the last guy that I met online before I went, fuck this. I am going back to the dark side where I belong.
Went back to you hauling it.
That's right. And that's where I was like,
Good
that's where I
idea.
decided I'm staying. So I met this guy, we're talking away, and it's actually all great and like friendly, had a drink. And all of a sudden, I don't even know how it came up, but he's like, oh yeah, there's just one thing I don't do is like go downtown. And I'm like, and I'm just going to take my glasses off so you can see my face. I was like, so you don't like go downtown like ever? He's like, no. I'm like, why? He's like, I just don't like it. So I stood up and I said, it was very nice to meet you. I wish you the
This
best.
is working out. And funny enough,
You should have
what
seen his
number is in your
face.
Oilers plate that you didn't notice until today when we got talking about it?
What?
Your Oilers plate, because we got talking about.
Oh, Emma's Oilers plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
2169.
Have you not thought about that even once?
Neither one of us fucking thought about it.
Beavertown?
Because we don't think that way.
Okay.
We're
You just talked about going downtown. Your
Yeah.
license plate says 69.
yeah, but that's that's different.
That's reverse
Some-
downtown.
Not everybody wants to do reverse downtown at the same time.
Boy. Let's finish these dating stories because we're way off topic.
So then the next one was after that was when I met Emma, and that was it.
You met her online?
Yes. So we met on PLF. She's Brit Chick 72.
Of course she
I don't
is.
remember what I was.
She just literally, she got mad at me for squeezing the lime. She's like, you actually squeeze the lime.
No.
Of course you
No,
do.
I loved it. I thought it was cute. You had the apparatus to squeeze the lime. I
did
just put the
Tupperware-
lime in the glass and I fucking stab it. She's all with the, ooh, look at me. Ooh.
I did Tupperware.
No, I
for
know
10
you're so
years.
cute. That's what's so
You get more
cute.
juice.
She's so
You
cute.
met her- you met
That's
her
what I
online.
mean about her, like the mom she is. I'm stabbing my lime. She's squeezing it in the thing. We're
I
just,
make the kids
we're so
fresh
very, of
squeeze juice.
course you do.
5 alive.
Oh,
5
stop.
lemons, 5
Oh my
limes,
God.
5 oranges. I press it myself.
Oh my God. I give my
It's
kids
so
whiskey in the
fucking good.
morning. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's the secret.
Well, keep some fucking shut up for the rest of the day.
I met Mike
this
at the
is-
bar, so I mean, it's not much better.
Do you know what I did though? Hang on. So when I met Emma, we met on like a Monday at noon because neither one of us was working. She had just got laid off and I was looking for a job. So we met for like, actually it was like a Sunday, and we met at the Crown.
Might have been a Tuesday, maybe Friday.
We met at the
knows?
Crown and Tower in St. Albert. That's why we like to go there. We still sit at the same we still sit at the same table that we met. But when that day, I wanted to get there first.
Yep.
I did not want to be the one walking into someone watching me walk.
In.
Yeah, I didn't want to be. You know when you watch the dating shows, or do you ever watch fucking Love Is Blind
Yes.
with the fucking the
first
blind
episode I
dates?
did.
No.
Oh,
No.
no, I'm thinking
Babe,
about
what's that? Oh, actually, no, it's called Blind Dates. Have you ever watched Blind Dates?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
You know what we're
that
doing
smells
after
so
dinner? We're
good.
watching Blind Dates. So they
But
literally follow
Mike is
people.
making the most amazing dinner.
I know, I can't wait. Oh, we're going to gush about it later.
The only thing that would make it even better was like lobster or something for next year.
All right, they can do that. You could have added it.
She's from England, don't they do lobsters down
She
there?
doesn't like it. Only fish.
Only fish.
I didn't mean it like that, you perv.
Oh my gosh.
You bitch. Like my cheap god.
So I met Mike at a pub, and what did Mike Quincy and his cousin were talking about picking up chicks, just randomly, like guy talk. Like, what do you got to do to pick up chicks? And I said, ask them what the fuck is on their back, and then they'll say it's a fucking tattoo. What the fuck does it look like? And then you'll get married and love each other forever. Because that's literally our story. He's like, what the fuck is that on your back? And I'm like, what does it look like? It's a fucking tattoo, you dummy. Like, he's being sweet.
You're so
trying to make-
pleasant. She's so pleasant, everyone.
because
She's
I
the
was-
opposite of everything that I've been saying she is. Oh,
No,
look at
with
there's a
men-
dark side.
With Menya. I was scarred.
No, I get it. I get it.
I wanted to life on my own.
Yeah,
I hated men
yeah.
in that moment. And I think that's why it
too.
worked. For one, he worked out of town. He was gone 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And a week home. And out of that week, he could see me 2 or 3 times. He had to come over after the kids went to bed, and he had to be gone before they woke up. Sounds bad. Everyone's like, he was a booty call. I'm like,
I kind of did that with Emma, but I didn't even
kinda.
let her have any booty for a whole month. Nope.
no, but that's the thing. For me, kids don't understand. Kids get attached so fast.
Yeah.
I never wanted to bring people in and out of my kids' lives. Nothing against other people's choices, but just
Oh
for
no,
me,
I was the same.
I'd rather do it on my own. So then when I met him, I actually gave him my real phone number, which he's the only one I think ever in my life that I actually gave my real phone number. So then I was like, hey, it's Mike, blah, blah, blah. I was like,
Is that what he sounded
I
like?
gave you my real phone number? Like, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh shit!
Oops. And then he won my heart. Oh, jeez.
Emma, you're so
I feel
cute.
like I don't know. I can't say I can't judge. You could literally meet the person of your dreams anywhere. This lady at
Of
my
course, you
work-
can meet them anywhere. You don't know when it's gonna happen.
Look at this freaking brat.
That's the beauty of life.
So this lady that I worked with, I called her hot mama. She was 30 years older than me. We had a 30-60 party because she was the fucking sexiest, hottest woman. She's from Portugal I've ever met in my life. Like, she's the epitome of what we want to be when we're 60 years old. She dressed sexy. She wore the high heels. She
Oh
thinks
yeah,
she
no, I
looks
never
good.
want to do that.
Her husband is like way younger than her. Actually, 8 years, same as me and Mike. And she's 30 years older than me. So we had tons of similarities. But he met her, parked at a red light, and he waved to her in the
Right.
car, and they pulled over and started talking and hit it off. And she's so sweet, stayed with a really horrible person for the sake of the kids, like a lot of us do, and decided later in life, I'm going to do it on my own. You're old enough, you're married, you've moved on, and now you need to know that I don't want to be with your dad anymore. And I like, everyone has their own path and their own journey, but how I know the struggle, like, you want to do what you can to make things work. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, you also need to be happy too. So you need to think about that.
Oh, for sure.
But she met him at a stoplight.
That's
It's
so
like the
funny.
sweetest, they're the cutest couple ever. I love them to death. But she worked retail, and we called her hot mama because anything I could wear, she could wear better. Like, it was love hate because she was exactly 30 years older than me, and she
I
was
love
like
that.
the most amazing, sexy woman ever. Yeah, but that's how they met. So you just never know.
Oh my God, you
You
never
might
fucking know. You
meet
could
them
meet
for
them when
just
you're
a
15. You could
Yeah.
meet them when you're fucking 40 like
18.
us.
15.
Yeah.
My
So-
parents were 15. My mom, I think, was 14.
Yep.
You know?
So next weekend is the long weekend. We will be recording from camp next weekend
Yes.
With a
at
sup-
least one.
with a surprise. Oh yeah, it's a long weekend. There might be two.
Yeah. There might
Maybe
be
you'll get a bonus golf cart ride. Fuck it.
maybe short clips. We'll
Yeah.
see.
But I think
gonna
this
be
was a
fun.
great Mother's
I
Day.
loved it. Thank
I'm
you.
glad that we came,
I'm
and I love
glad
this venue.
you
I think it's
guys
beautiful.
Invited
And
me.
I hope that you guys love that we're going to be switching venues up because honestly, look, I'm
We
going
can
to
talk anywhere.
I'm going to plan to get them out every Tuesday. That's my deal, to get that out and get the clips made and blah blah blah, and I will do that. But sometimes, like yesterday when I forgot the laptop, shit happens. I can't help it. It's just who I am.
But what did I say?
Well, actually, she did say. What
This
did you
is
say?
a great way to end it. I said,
The universe didn't want us recording yesterday for a reason.
yep.
Because we were meant to record somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then today I found the heart-shaped potato. Thank you, Mel Robbins. And we're recording here. And it's been absolutely perfect. So,
The birds are chirping. The
Yeah.
sun is out. Our favorite people are here.
yeah.
It's been an amazing Mother's Day, and now we're going to have a fabulous dinner.
Yeah.
Steak, mushrooms, onions, baked potato, 2 different salads. We're high rolling it, and we didn't do any of it because they love us, and that's what it should be. So
Yeah.
cheers. Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
This might be episode 2 for some of you.
I did it again.
Episode 9 for the rest. But we love you guys, and thanks for sticking with us.
Y'all, I can't see. Does that stop?
Yep.
Peace out.
Love you.